Hi, lovelies! Compliments of the season. Merry Christmas to you and to your family. In today's video, I want to share with you, should in case you are ever interested in makeup, some tips that is going to improve your makeup. You're wondering that you're using the same kind of product that normal makeup artists are using, but it does not come out the same way. I am going to explain to you in this video some of the things you can do that is going to elevate, uplift your makeup, your whole, you know what I mean. Please stay glued to this video and let's enjoy the video. The first thing I noticed after years and years of applying makeup, I became a makeup artist in 2015, and I have been consistent with makeup till now. The only time I usually do not wake up is when it is simply inconvenient or when I'm just not in the mood. With 7 years professional experience as a makeup artist who have done makeup on different people and decided to stop doing because it's not the kind of career I would want for myself, right? Some things I am going to share with you all in this video is actually some of these few small things that is keeping you away from reaching your goal target as somebody that wants to your makeup to come out very well. Number one, you need to learn how to make use of makeup tools. You need to I have done makeup over years. I haven't done makeup just 7 years. I've been doing makeup since I can remember. When I was 5 years, I remember doing makeup since I can remember. Indeed, I've been doing makeup, and something I have realized is that the times I'll be rushing out, and I'll realize that I am so much in a rush, and I decide to use my fingers, for instance, to apply my foundation. It does not come out as well as it would have if I had used a beauty sponge. And honestly, in my opinion, brushes for me actually work a little bit better than beauty sponge. But then, for the sake of your makeup coming out really nicely, beauty sponge or makeup brushes work best. Anytime I actually use my hand to apply foundation on my face, apart from it gives me a false illusion of I am faster, right? My makeup do not come out nicely. So in my opinion, if you use your brushes to apply your lipstick, if you use your brushes to apply your powder, your foundation, your eyeshadow, somehow your makeup is going to come out even better. Your makeup is going to evenly spread out onto your face nicely in a way that your face is going to appreciate it better by the end of the whole thing. Something else I have realized with makeup is that I learned this one when I was still a makeup artist. If you take 2 hours to do somebody's makeup, and if you take 30 minutes to do somebody's makeup, no matter how good you are, because you have spent more time in being careful, in making this particular one to be more precise, it's going to eventually pay off at the end of the day. I'm not asking you to spend 2 hours on your face, but it's important that any day you want to actually apply makeup, shower 15 minutes earlier than you normally would have. Sit down and relax. Just find a way and relax. Because you're relaxed, you're not going to be sweating. If you're sweating, put on fan. Sweat and makeup while applying makeup do not go hand in hand, unfortunately. While doing your makeup, understand that beautiful things takes time to come out very well. And understand that if it eventually comes out, that even if you're sweating during the day, that your makeup is going nowhere oftentimes. Third, foundation. That thing called foundation indeed is foundation because it's one of the things that will determine how your makeup is going to be for the rest of the day. You need to invest in foundations that are, if you have acne prone face, invest in full coverage foundation. If you do not have acne prone face, you can invest in medium coverage foundation. All you have to do is to get a foundation that is precisely your skin color. That is where people do it wrongly. If you get a foundation that is darker than your skin color, in my opinion, it is better than a foundation that is lighter than your skin color, because by the time you finish applying your contours and your highlights, your foundation is going to, your whole face is going to eventually change. And if your foundation, if you get it wrongly, your makeup is going to come out wrongly. In my opinion, you need to get a foundation that is right for you. You need to figure out a foundation that is going to stick to your face and complement your skin color. After applying foundation on your face and you go out, people are looking at your face, they should not know that there is something on your face. Anytime they know that there is something on your face, that foundation is not your skin color. Tip number 4, for your makeup to come out really nicely, you need to understand the art of contours and highlights. Natural human face has some parts that gives an illusion that the face is lighter. I'm talking about people with even skin tone, not people with hyperpigmentation. I'm talking about people with normal skin tone. For instance, there is a way you look at somebody's face, it will be looking as if shadow is casted on some parts and light is falling on some parts. That is the kind of thing that highlights and contours is going to bring back into your face. So anytime you're just wearing a foundation, if you actually want to take your makeup to a next different level, you need to understand the contours and the highlights that will work for you. Anytime you're going to use a highlight, you should understand that you must contour your face. If you're not going to contour your face, if you're not going to bring back that shadow, it is better to bring back the shadow than to just apply highlights. Anytime you're wearing only highlights, it makes your face all flushed out. But if you bring back the shadow, it will bring a beautiful contrast and make everything even and beautifully defined. And that is the point of makeup, to bring out the precise definition of your face, to make it defined, to make it more beautiful. But if you're wearing only foundation, it's okay if that is your choice. If you do not understand highlights and contours, when I used to be like that, what I used to do is to use blushes and basically use just blushes. Blushes has been saving me from day one. The next thing you need to understand why applying your makeup is this. With applying makeup, a little goes a long way. Pick up a brush instead of using too much product at a time. This goes on with eyeshadow, foundation, powder, blushes, highlights, name them, anything you can imagine, eye pencil, anything you can imagine. Instead of applying all of them at the same time so that you will save time, apply small amount of product at a particular place at a particular time. Use your tool and pick up more products and apply to the next place. That is the only way to make sure that you don't over apply things on your face. It is bad to actually over apply things on your face. It does not usually come out nicely. This next one I'm going to say now is just a little continuation of the tip number one. Anytime you're applying more than one lipstick on your lips, it's actually very important and necessary that you use your brushes, because that's the only way to make things blend out. If you're not going to use your brushes, then you can use the applicator that comes with some of the lipstick, especially liquid lipstick and lip blushes and lip glosses, I meant to say. If you're going to use just one lipstick or just one lip gloss, that is the only time it is really permitted for you to use lipstick directly on your lips. Anytime you're doing more than one thing on your lips, use brushes and use precise brushes so that you get the inner corners and the outer corners and the middle corners. As you're looking at my lips right now, there are four different colors of lipstick on my lips. But because I used a brush to blend in everything, I don't even know how it's looking. I hope the ombre effect is giving is beautiful. The point is that everything will come out, but the point is that you will not be seeing where this one is ended, where this one is beginning. Everything needs to come out nicely. Next tip, your nose contour. Nose contour is something that I have found over years that is going to instantly elevate your look. Forget eyeshadow, shouty eyeshadow, forget shouty lips, forget everything. Nose contour is something that I have seen over years. So for your nose contour, if you don't know how to contour your nose, no problem. Start with powder contours, then find a way to move in with beauty sponge. I don't know, nose contour is a big deal. The first year I did makeup, I didn't know how to nose contour. I didn't know how to contour my nose. Second year, I also did not know how to contour my nose. It took me up to 2 years for me to eventually figure it out. But nose contour is important. So anytime you actually want to do a makeup, instead of applying only highlighter on the nose, if you're not willing and ready to contour your nose, leave your nose like that. Nose contour is something that is going to bring your face together and bring your makeup together. There is something else that I have realized that has worked for me over years. While applying your nose contour, this part of your nose, this part of your nose, don't leave it vacant. This part of your nose, actually, apply highlighter on it. Contour, do not contour the side of your nose. Contour on top of the bridge of your nose towards this side. Contour on top of the bridge of your nose towards this side. Then highlight the middle part between this part and this part. No need to contour the side of your nose and then contour the side of your nose. Become a little bit precise while contouring the bridge of your nose. And then after contouring the bridge of your nose and the bridge of your nose, and then you now highlight just the tiny space between these two bridges, right? Then you now use your highlighter again and then apply towards this place. This using your highlighter to apply it towards this place is going to bring out your eye makeup. It's going to make your eye fall in a little bit more. The contrast between this part and the remaining part of your face is going to be beautiful, and it's going to make the nose to look a little bit more pointed than usual, which is normally the illusion of nose contour you're trying to achieve. With regards to under the eyes, applying concealer towards the tear duct and applying concealer towards this place is going to give you a beautiful face upliftment. While applying your concealer towards this place, try and use your angled brush or try and use something precise so that you cut it out. If you cut out this place and if you make this place beautifully highlighted, then it's going to help your eyes to sit beautiful. It's going to help your eyeshadow to sit beautifully on your face. These things take time. If you're not very willing, if you actually want your makeup to come out really nicely, you have an important occasion. This is the trick that makeup artists do. They bring out their heart and they bring out their time and they use tools. They get used to using tools to do these things. I'm telling you now, this is just it. This next tip, I don't know if there is another tip that I'm forgetting in this video. This video is a little bit unplanned, but I want to give you people a little sugar just for Christmas. Use your lipstick to complement your eye makeup. I'll give you an instance. If your eye makeup is heavy, anytime you're wearing a dark eye makeup, for instance, a dark eye makeup, the only color of lipsticks that can go with a dark colored makeup is nude. Something else that goes with anything is red, but it is safer to go with nude or just gloss because for the fact that your eye makeup is already very heavy. Anytime your eye makeup is heavy, just go with a nude lips. You'll be safe, you'll be beautiful, you'll be more beautiful when you're going with a nude lips. Anytime your eye makeup is soft, something matte, something not sparkling, not glittery, just mild and beautiful, that is the best time to actually wear a red lipstick. Apart from these two things right now, use your lipstick to always complement your eye makeup. Make sure that the colors are within the same family, basically. Yes, that is just what I'm trying to say. Make up that the two colors, make sure that the two colors are within the same family so that your face will not be looking, this one is too pink, this one is too red, or this one is too purple and this one is too red, or this one is too black and this one is too red. It usually does not make sense. It does not make the makeup to come together. It makes you look like you wanna be. You all my lovely friends, I hope that you have a little something that you're going on with. As far as foundation is concerned, in my opinion, you don't need a full coverage foundation. You truly don't need a full coverage foundation. But if you're somebody like me that like full coverage foundation, you can definitely do that. Light coverage foundations are easier to blend out and does not have too much oil. So this is going to be the end of this video. Once more, I am wishing you a very happy Christmas and a prosperous new year. Bye!